Hi, I'm Howard Spence. I'm running for the Lansing Community College Board of Trustees, and I want your vote. I am providing this video so you can get a little bit of knowledge about who I am, my goals, what I stand for, and why I'm running for the LCC Board of Trustees. I've lived here in the greater Lansing area since 1967, when I first came here from Illinois to attend Michigan State University. And I got stuck in the snowdrift, and I've stayed here because I love this part of the country. I love mid-Michigan. And I've lived almost everywhere in the greater Lansing area during this 50-some years since I came here. I've lived in Okemos, I've lived in East Lansing, I've lived here downtown in Lansing, and for the last 25 or more years I've lived out here in Delta Township. And all of these areas are parts of the district for the Lansing Community College Board of Trustees. And I've always encouraged people that I bump into to look at the assets and the programs offered at LCC and to utilize those as a low-cost and efficient way to assure their futures. Education has always been very important to me and my family. My mother and my father have always emphasized that as a poor black kid growing up in a southern part of the state of Illinois, I needed to improve myself and to be ready going into the future to meet new challenges and to try to have skills that made me marketable so that I could support myself and I could support my family. And I encourage everybody, including you, to do that. And LCC has always been very important to me. I sponsored some students here, and my kids have actually taken some courses here from time to time. And LCC offers a very sound, valuable education, which doesn't necessarily require that one goes through to get an associate's degree or beyond. And lots of people have had their futures improved and enhanced by the fact that they have been able on multiple occasions during their careers and lives to go back to LCC for retraining, because as we all know, over time skills that we had in one trade are not necessarily going to get us through the next period of time. Just like jobs and careers are changing on a faster and faster pace in this world, so the need for skills that meet that job change that we're seeing all around us arise. And LCC has the curriculum and the program and the faculty and staff on hand who are willing to help you make those necessary changes to always be at the forefront of having the opportunity to offer skills in the workforce and also for self-development and satisfaction that you want and that you need. I have always valued education based upon the encouragement of my parents. My father only went to the 4th grade, and then he worked in a foundry, and he also was a garbage man on an independent basis in the town where I grew up, trying to feed his family. And I learned from him that no matter how hard you work, you can always do a bit better, and you need to take time to focus on improving yourself, and you also need to focus on improving your community. I'm the first one in my family to go to college, but at the same time, after I graduated from Michigan State, I took to heart those lessons from my parents, and I continued as my jobs changed. The job titles, the job careers, the job skills I needed, they changed. And so eventually, at this advanced age that I now have, I ended up with 4 master's degrees and also a law degree from the University of Michigan Law School. So I have been active on boards throughout the region. Public service is an important virtue for me. I'm now semi-retired, obviously, and I have the time, the interest, and the respect for LCC as an institution to want to give some of my time, my very valuable time at this point in my life, to trying to help LCC maintain that level of excellence that it has in our community and the importance that it has. And this is becoming even more and more important as they go through a transition period of a new administration, a new president, and some changes on their board. So I am asking you again to support my candidacy. I have a website up which you can find at www.howardspenceforlcctrustee.com, and I'm happy to interact with members of the community to explain myself and to understand your questions and your goals and your suggestions for how LCC can continue to be one of the jewels here in the greater Lansing area. So take that to mind, and I appreciate any help and any support that you can and are willing to give to me and my candidacy. Thank you so much for listening.